Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my makeup and I'm also going to be doing a beauty tag. I've been scouring the internet, figuring out which tag I wanted to do. These were very popular back in the day. People don't tend to do them all that much nowadays, but one popped up, actually a few of them. I have a few in mind that I might do over the next month, but this one popped up and I thought, oh, this looks fun. So I will put the creator down if I can figure out who the creator was that created this tag in my description, but it is a would you rather tag and it all is beauty related, and it's basically, you know, would you rather do this or would you rather do that, all to do with beauty. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm just using my Shop My Stash, my project pans. I'm massively behind and working on them this month, so I thought let me just do a full face of all of that. The only new item I am going to be testing out is the NARS foundation. This is the light reflecting foundation. So this one I have not yet tried, and I want to because I bought 3 foundations and I haven't touched any of them, so I want to just play around with them a little bit. But otherwise I'm not really going to be talking about makeup. I'm not even sure what I'm going to be doing. It's mostly going to be the would you rather situation. And if you want to do this tag, then absolutely do it. I think I might tag a few people just to see if they'll do it or not. If you don't do it, it's absolutely fine. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so there are 14 questions. I will try to get through them all while I do my makeup. The first one is, would you rather lose all of your mascara, eyeliners, lipsticks, and lip gloss, or lose all of your palettes and eyeshadows? Alright, I've zoomed you in a little bit. This is, I think, just from my mascara staining, I think. I had a shower. I think that's what it is. Anyway, so I think this is an easy one, right? Because at first I was like, no, I can't get rid of my mascara, but I don't have any mascaras that are like truly loved mascaras at this point. They're all mascaras that I haven't even tried. So yeah, absolutely, I'll get rid of my mascaras. And my lipsticks and lip glosses and all that, I barely touch any of them. Like, can you imagine how expensive it would be if you got rid of all of, if you're someone who has a lot of eyeshadow palettes, right? And you got rid of suddenly all of your eyeshadow palettes. Can you imagine having to repurchase eyeshadow palettes? Just the thought of it, and then get back to the size that you have. Maybe you have a size that you don't like, and maybe getting rid of them all would be good for you. But imagine if you wanted to get back to a decent size, or just a size that you're happy with, and get all of the palettes that you wanted again. That would take forever for some people. Or it would also just cost so much money. Like, I can't imagine. I wouldn't even want to. It's taken me, you know, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to think about all the money that I've like already thrown away on eyeshadow. So if I got rid of them all again, yeah, no, that's not happening. I think if this question was, would you rather never have eyeshadow palettes or palettes, or never have mascara, lip glosses, and eyeliners, I would actually pick the mascara over the eyeshadow and the palettes, just simply because that's what pops my eyes. Once I put mascara on, regardless of the eye look I've done, and you can tell me otherwise, but regardless of the eye look I've done, it generally looks good because of the mascara, and it just makes my eyes pop. If I don't put mascara on, my eyes look dull. You can see how crappy my makeup looks. You can see how crappy it looks with mascara too. I mean, don't get me wrong, and I don't put mascara on all that great too. I kind of like put it everywhere. So, you know, I'm not the tidiest or the cleanest when it comes to that. But if the question had been that and you couldn't repurchase, then absolutely I would pick mascara. I don't really care about eyeliner, but you know, I would be able to keep the lip glosses and lipsticks, and that's fine, because it's just what I need in my everyday makeup. As sad as it is, I do not need palettes and eyeshadow palettes in my everyday makeup. But the question wasn't that, so you know, we'll move on. So next one is, would you rather chop off all of your hair or never be able to cut it again? Gosh. So I'm gonna go in with this now. I think this is a no-brainer for me. This is probably the easiest question. Not that my hair will look great if I never cut it again, but absolutely I would never shave it off. Not as a fashion choice. You know, if I had to, I would, but as a fashion choice, no, I would not. Because I have sort of a strange shaped head. I have a very flat surface at the top of my head here. I might or may not have been dropped as a child. I do not know, as a baby. But no, I don't think I was. But anyway, I do have a weird shaped head, and my hair is like a support system for me. So if I have a bad hair day, it means I have just a bad day in general. So when I have a good hair day, I'm going to have a good day. As stupid as that sounds, that's kind of how it is. And I just don't think I have the confidence to pull off a shaved look. Now, obviously, if I had to shave my hair, or, you know, I got alopecia or whatever, then that would just happen. But as a choice, no. And then, yeah, not cutting your hair. My hair is pretty poor. I'm going to the hairdressers a lot more than I have the last few years, so I'm trying to get it back to a point where it's healthy. It's taking a really long time. It doesn't help that I keep dyeing it. I keep adding some bleach to it, so that obviously doesn't help. But I am getting it trimmed every few months, so not being able to trim your hair and just dealing with those scraggly bits at the end, yeah, I'd have to live with that, to be honest. I'd just have it in a ponytail all the time. So let me look at this foundation. It's light coverage, right? I think this is a really good shade match. I got Mont Blanc, and I was really like wanting the shade because I'd never really tried a Mars. I'd never tried a NARS foundation before, so I didn't know what color I was, because I know they have the same sort of shade names across their foundations, which is incredibly smart and genius, and yeah. Why don't most people do that? And this was out of stock for a long time. So I wanted to pick this up sometime last year, but it went out of stock. I guess it was a popular shade. And I've been waiting till it got back in stock. And that's why I've just picked it up recently. But yeah, I think it's a good shade match. To be fair, I don't know. I mean, it is, do I need more coverage than this? I don't really know. I guess I could build it up if I wanted to, but I might just keep it as is for today. I don't think I need to do a super, I don't know, heavy makeup look. So yeah, I like it. I mean, first impression, good. It went on fine, like the shade. There's nothing really I can say about it because I haven't worn it all day. All right, so next one is a really obvious one. This is number 3. Would you rather have a coral cheek or a pink cheek? I know Misty would say pink any day of the week. For me, it's a peach. I would go for the coral peachy cheek, the natural cheek. Not that pink isn't natural, but I think coral works better with my undertone. When I do a pink one, it just looks bad, and I think Misty is the opposite. You know, she looks beautiful in her pink blush, but she doesn't like coral. So this one was an easy one to decide too, because it's just a no-brainer. I literally got rid of all of my pink blushes, all of my mauvey blushes. The only one that I have is more like a lilac blush, which is from Colourpop, and then I have a few in a NARS palette that's got all of the cheek palette, you know, the cheeks that you would need, but it's got, you know, 4 neutral peachy leaning ones, and then 2 that lean more pinkish, and I'm fine with that. I don't need any more. I did pan a pink cheek blush, was it 2021 or maybe right at the beginning of 2022. I finished one, and I would not want to do that again. It was nice, but I wouldn't want to do it again. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so next one is, if I had $1,000, I'm going to say whether it's pounds or euros or whatever, if I had 1,000, I'm going to say euros to spend, would you rather buy clothes or makeup? I would rather put it aside and maybe buy a new sofa or a couch or something like that. But if it had to be clothes or makeup, my wardrobe is very outdated, and generally the clothes that I want to buy are expensive. I keep, for the last few years, I've been buying very cheap clothing, and it's been biting me in the butt because, you know, I thought, oh, this is great, it's cheap, fast fashion crap, and then you wash it a couple times and then you can't wear it because it's shrunk or the material or it's fallen apart or whatever. So that's been fun. And I really don't have many clothing that I kind of like to wear or that I feel trendy in. So I think if I had 1,000 just to throw away at something and not think about saving it or whatever, it was just like a gift, I don't think I would spend it on makeup. I think I would spend it on, I don't even, like, maybe a whole new wardrobe. You know, could I get a whole new wardrobe for 1,000? Absolutely, I think I could. Definitely staple pieces. I would want to just refresh my staple pieces. And get clothing that just makes me feel comfortable, makes me feel really confident, not frumpy, and more my age, because I don't know, I've just been hiding my body. Ever since I got pregnant, I mean, when I was pregnant, I kind of like, you know, I wore clothing that I had in my wardrobe and my belly just grew and grew and grew, whatever. And then since having my son, I've just got into like a frumpy sort of mindset where, well, I'm a mom now, so, you know, I got a little pooch and all that stuff. And I don't know, I want to feel young again, so I would want something, not crop tops or anything like that, because I could not possibly do that. I just wouldn't want to. But I would like a sophisticated wardrobe, something that represents me, something that is in line with my age. I mean, I'm 33, like, I don't know how to dress for my age at all. So it would be really nice to maybe have a stylist. Maybe I could put some of that money into a stylist. I mean, this is quite a long answer. I didn't expect to say all this, but yeah, I don't know, maybe something like that. All right, next one is number 5. Would you rather apply lipstick as eyeliner or eyeliner as lipstick? Lipstick as eyeliner or eyeliner, oh gosh, eyeliner would be so stiff on the lips and so drying, and then lipstick would be so wet on the lids. Okay, let me think about this. I think I've got some sheer lipsticks that would probably look quite nice as like a gloss on the lids, but I guess they wouldn't necessarily be good eyeliners. So maybe I would, no, I think I would rather have a sticky eyelid than some eyeliner on my lips. I think that's what I would like. Yeah. Is that a weird one? Would you do the opposite? I think some people might do the opposite, but I don't want my lips to be super drying. And I could just try to do a little winged liner with like one of my pens. Like, I've got this NARS one. I could literally, should I try it in this look? I could literally just try to do an eyeliner with this. I could. Let's hold on to this. Maybe I might want to do that. I mean, I don't want to do it, but I could try to test it out, but yeah. So I think these questions are pretty outdated, just because the next one is, would you rather only shop at MAC or Sephora? Don't really know anyone who actually shops at a MAC store anymore. I mean, obviously they're still around, but they're less popular. I know in the States you've got Ulta and Sephora. Those are like the two rivals. And then in the UK, we don't really have something similar to that. We don't even have Sephora in the UK. In Europe there is Sephora, but it's so crap. I keep going to the Sephora, like the Portuguese Sephora. It's so bad. And then finally the UK, they had Feel Unique, but Feel Unique's turned into Sephora UK now. Obviously online there's no actual stores. Actually there might be maybe in a few in London, but that's it. And yeah, it's much better than the Portuguese one. The Portuguese one's so bad. They have such old products on there. So this is a hard one. I mean, I guess I would have to pick Sephora, because you just get more variety. In a MAC store, you just get MAC items, right? Sephora's got everything else, or everything else that they allow in that country, because we're very slow over here in Europe compared to the States. I mean, I'm very jealous of what you guys have at Sephora, even at Ulta. Like, I would absolutely shop at a place like Ulta if there was anything equivalent, but there isn't. I mean, we've got Beauty Bay, but you know, these are all online stores. We don't really have stores that you can go in person other than Boots or Superdrug or department stores. anywhere else like that. So yeah, I would pick Sephora, but it's definitely not one that I gravitate towards because it's just, it has been inaccessible to me for the last few years, and I never went to Sephora when I lived in America because it's pricey. It's pricey. And I never went to Ulta either, actually. I just bought drugstore, I think. All right, next one is, would you only use one eyeshadow color or one lip color for the rest of your life? Ew, why are these so hard? I should have looked at these before I started the video, just to think about what I would say, because these are pretty hard. Let's think of what I would pick. Okay, so in terms of eyeshadow, if I had to pick one colored eyeshadow for the rest of my life, like what would that even look like? What would that be? Would that be taupe? Would that be a light peach? Would that be an iridescent shade? Maybe something iridescent, or brown, neutral, something like that. I don't know. And then if I were just to do a lip product for the rest of my life on one color, it would probably just be a nude or a peachy nude or a peachy brown, like a nudie brown or something like that. It wouldn't be a red lip or anything because that would just be too much. I think with this one I would probably pick a lip product because I don't want to have to pick one color for my eyes. And I think, but then I do like a statement lip sometimes. This is hard. And I did go a very long time without wearing eyeshadow. So, like, I would just put mascara on and that would be it. And I've always loved my lip products. I think I would pick one eyeshadow color. I think I would. You know, I do have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and I do like to play around. I wouldn't say that I'm afraid of color, but it's just not, you know, I do color my way. I don't do like these huge, bright, colorful looks. I do these more smaller, colorful looks, and that maybe could be still everyday if you kind of wanted to get away with it. However, I would not be that sad if I didn't have to wear eyeshadow again. I know that's like shocking to hear, but I would not be that sad about it. So I think, yeah, I think I've changed my mind. I think it would be a lip product that I would keep, and just one eyeshadow color. I'm not sure what eyeshadow color is. Wouldn't decide right now, but yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay, next one is, would you rather wear winter clothing in summer or summer clothes in winter? Oh my goodness. Those both sound terrible because in the winter it's so cold in this house, and I love to be all cozy with my big hoodies and my sweatshirts that I'm wearing right now. I mean, it was rainy today, so that's why I'm wearing it. It's not like it's cold. And then in the summer it's hot and I just sweat a lot, but there'll be fans everywhere. But like, does that mean you go outside in the summer and you have to wear winter clothing? I mean, how could you possibly do that? I don't know how to answer this question because I think physically wise, I would end up being too cold or too hot in both scenarios, just with where I live. And it would be a health hazard. If it was just to be indoors and maybe not outside, I guess I would keep winter clothing because I do like to be cozy. I like to be, you know, I like to have more clothes on than not. I'm not one to walk around in no clothing. But, oh yeah, I don't know. I think also winter clothing just kind of looks good. Oh, yeah, I think that would be my answer, although it would probably cause a lot of issues because I would just be too hot. I'd be a sweaty mess all the time. Right, next one is, would you rather have dark nails or bright nails all year round? Well, it kind of depends on the color. I don't mind either. I just don't do anything with my nails because I'm lazy. I have been wanting to go get my nails done at an actual nail salon here. But again, I've been lazy, so I just have not done that. It's not because I don't like having my nails done or having quite nice nails. I also have a lot of nail polish. I'm just, yeah, I'm lazy. So I think think dark nails look good all year round. I really do. But I also think bright nails can as well. It just depends on the color. But personally, probably dark nails. Just for that contrast, I would have probably dark nails all year round. Okay, next one is, would you rather give up your favorite lip product or your favorite eye product? What's my favorite lip product? I would give up my favorite lip product because I can't even think of one. Obviously my eye product would be mascara. I would never give up mascara. So again, this is just an easy question. Yeah, no brainer. Absolutely, I would definitely give up my favorite lip product, which I don't even have one. I have favorite lip shades, I guess, and there's a few in my collection that are definitely my favorites, but a one true favorite of mine, no, I don't have one. And that's fine by me. So I just realized I've not put any concealer on, and I do look a little dark, so I'm going to put a little bit on under here just to brighten it underneath a little bit. Next one is, would you only be able to wear your hair in a ponytail or a messy bun? Well, this is kind of obvious, although I do like to do ponytails a lot, because if I'm doing like a video call or I'm on Zoom or Google call, whatever, then and my hair, I haven't done my hair, anything with my hair, then a little ponytail is nice because I obviously wear my headphones and then it's not as obvious that my hair is an absolute mess. A messy bun would be less professional. What is the actual question? Do I wear it all year round? Would you only be able to, okay, yes, I can only have a ponytail on my hair. I can only have a ponytail, or I can only have a messy bun. I don't know, I like both. I love my messy buns because they're just cozy to me. And they're just, I used to have my hair up in a bun all the time, and I purposely don't anymore because it was starting to thin out my hair quite a bit, and my hair is pretty thin, so I'm trying to do anything possible to not make it look thin and not make it worse. So I try not to do messy buns all that much anymore unless I haven't done one in a while, or it can't, you know, I just kind of need to get it out, and that's the only way to do it. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think, ponytail. You see, a ponytail could be a high ponytail, it could be a sleek ponytail, it could be a slightly messy ponytail. I think I'd do a ponytail because they haven't specified in the question, and so because you have not specified in the question, I'm just gonna take it and like run with it, right? So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what's gonna happen. All right, next one. Would you rather never to be able to paint your nails again? I think this is going to be an easy one to answer. Or never use lip gloss? I mean, gosh, what a tricky question. Yeah, I don't paint my nails, as I said, so if I never had to paint my nails again, I think I could live with that. I could also live with never wearing lip gloss again. I know that's kind of a shocking thing to say, but I could. I honestly could, because there's lip oils and I love lipstick way more than lip gloss. So I could absolutely just eliminate both of these from my life, and I think I would be okay. But in the contents of the question, I think I would pick nails. I don't need to paint my nails. So yeah, that one is a no-brainer. So next one is, so would you rather shave your eyebrows and have none at all, or have to Sharpie them every single day? This is the worst question. I did read this question as I was skimming through these. This one stuck out to me because I thought, wow, those are some choices right there. Do I want to shave my eyebrows and never have them again, or do I want to Sharpie them? But I think at the end of the day, it's still an easy one for me because I think I would be miserable if I had to Sharpie my eyebrows every day. I really would. So I think I would pick the no eyebrows and then I would get them tattooed on or something like that. I mean, I think that doesn't go against the question, right? I feel like that isn't cheating. If you could literally not do it, or not even like actually draw them on once you've shaved them, then I might have to Sharpie them, but I'd get a very thin Sharpie. It doesn't say how much you have to put in your hair, right? So I could just do the tiniest bit and that's it, and kind of get away with it that way. So I don't know. That one is one or the other. You know, I need a little bit more context to this question. Like, once I shave my eyebrows, yeah, I need to keep shaving them, but can I not draw them on? Because I think that would be the way to go. But if that's not the way to go, then please help me figure out what to do here, because yeah, that one is a tricky one. Okay, next one is, oh, this is the last one. We are on to the last one, so let's make it count. Would you rather live without makeup or nail polish? Oh gosh, what is the obsession with nail polish in these questions? Can I change this? Let's change this. Would you rather live without bronzer or blush? Let's go with that, because I think this could be divisive, right? This could split some people up. For me, I think, oh, what do I think? If I don't put bronzer on, but I put some blush on, you get that contrast and it does look pretty. If I put bronzer on and I don't put blush on, blush is missing sometimes, right? I feel like it's missing sometimes. However, when I put both of them on, which I usually do, sometimes it feels like I could have had one and not the other. Does anyone else feel that way? That's how I feel. So it's kind of tricky because I like them both on their own, but I probably like blush on its own more than bronzer. So I would probably have to pick blush, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I do love my blush. I really like my cream bronzers too. I used the Charlotte Tilbury one today and I really like it. So yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one. What would you pick? Tell me what you would pick. I mean, I'm really curious. If you watched the video, I'm hoping you do. I mean, some people might. And you have you want to do this video, let me know. Please tag me so I can watch you. Like, just mention me or whatever, or just tell me you're going to do it and I'll look out for it. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should tweak these questions a little bit better, because I don't know, there's a lot of nail polish in here which I don't really care about, although I know that people do and people work on nail polish. I have a lot of nail polish, I just don't do anything with it. I am just so lazy, so that's on me. There could have been questions about perfume, like if I had to pick between perfume and nail polish, like what would that be? Let's put in another question. Number 15. Would you rather never have perfume or never have nail polish? No brainer. I would definitely get rid of my nail polish because I really like my perfumes and I like to smell nice. I don't get through my perfumes nearly as much as I would like, but I do like my perfumes. Alright, I just finished the look off with this. This is the Kiko Milano Holiday Gems. I rolled this into my what is it, 50 Shades of Yellow or Gold. So I'm trying to finish this for the year. And in case you're wondering, I did use this palette for my look. Most of my look was from this. This is from My LA Beauty. It's the Yasmin palette. It's absolutely stunning. It's currently in my Shop My Stash and I've just neglected it all month. So I thought I need to use this. So I started the look with this shade, which is Bark. And then I went into Flamingo. And then I topped it off with this shade here, which is called Zatoon. And then I put Annie all over the lid here. And it's just so beautiful. So I did that. And then I deepened out the outer V from my Sample Beauty Palette Equalizer Volume 2, this shade right here, which is in my Pan Those Eyeshadows. And then I also used my Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde, the Supermoon shade, for my inner corner, because that's also in a project. So I told you, I'm massively, this one right here, I've massively been neglecting my my projects so far this month, and we're already pretty much at the end of the month. So I wanted to work on some items, and then yeah, the only thing is this that was new is this foundation, which I think is pretty good. I mean, I have to zoomed in. I could zoom you in even more just so you can have a look, but I think it looks pretty good. I haven't done any powder on my face at all, and it's not too glowy, which I'm really happy about, because I've been trying to work on the Urban Decay one. I'm trying to finish it. Like, you see, there's like hardly any left, but I'm hate panning this at the moment because it just leaves me too glowy and hoey. I do not like it, and even after powdering it comes back. It's like after an hour I'm all shiny again, and I hate how it looks. I'm turning into Angie. I hate it. So this I kind of like because it's still fresh and light, but it doesn't have that horrible glowiness. It's still, it looks light, but it's not, I don't know, sweaty looking. I think the other one makes me look sweaty. What else did I use? Just so you know, I used this bronzer as well. So I told you I used my Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer. Also used this one, which is my Project Pan Technique bronzer. Used my primer. This is the Nabla Angel Aura Primer. And Ofra mascara, which I am working on. I only have one mascara open at the moment. Oh, and the blush I used was the Glowish blush from Huda Beauty, the Caring Coral, which is really nice and just light. I do like how that looks. And it's quite pinky, but it's still peachy and corally enough that I still like it. You know, if it was a little bit more pink than it is, then I would have a problem with it. But I like it because it's not, so that's cool. But yeah, that's everything, right? Oh no, and I did use my highlighter, in case you're wondering what I was highlighting. This is the Coasting shade, which I'm working on in a project as well. So trying to finish that. But yeah, this was fun. Let me know if you're going to do the video. Please change the questions. I should have changed the questions. I should have got rid of all the nail polish questions, because honestly, what's the point? I definitely needs a refresh, but I thought it'd be fun. Wanted to do my makeup, wanted to get a video out, and yeah, if you liked it, let me know, and hopefully everyone's doing well, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!